Hey guys, it's Mama Cass07. I am going to show you today, hopefully really quick, hoping my card doesn't fill up again or my battery die or any other various and sundry things that have gone wrong. I'm trying to make this video. I was looking around after I did the hot glue video, and I like the idea of the hot glue, and it's great for something quick and fun, and but I wanted something a little more permanent as well without having to pay full price, because anybody that knows me knows that I'm a cheapie. It's true. I shop clearance before I shop anything else, and if I don't have a coupon, I feel like I've failed. So what I found was this. I went to Joann, and it's by the brand Plaid. These are 8x10 sheets of stencil material, but they're blank. They have no cut, no drawings, no print, no nothing on them other than, well, this, but it doesn't really matter. It's called Plaid Simply Stencils. I don't know how well you can see. And like I said, it's 8x10, and so what I did, I justified the price because of this. They're 8x10, and I don't use full-size stencils. Most of the time I use smaller ones, like the thinner tag size Tim Holtz ones. I like those. So what I paid for these was just under $4 for 3 sheets of 8x10 stencil material, and I knew that I could cut them down at least in half, if not in half again. So I would essentially get 2 to 4 stencils per sheet, which to me made the almost $4 worth it. I have lots and lots of dies, so what I've done, this is, I went ahead and decided, well, I'll use half as a learning experience. So I did. You know, I didn't run it back through on this one, and they didn't cut all the way through, and then it shifted because I didn't have washi tape, and this one worked okay. So I'm now down to a teeny tiny piece, but that's perfect for this demonstration. I don't need anything else. And then when we're done, I'll show you how it looks with some Heidi Swapp Color Shine. Okay, so today I'm using my cuttlebug. I was going to use my cuttlebug and my Cricut simultaneously, and I've misplaced my power source for my Cricut. One of the few negatives to it. So today we're just going to use the cuttlebug. You're going to need, if you want to do this with this particular material, you're going to need this metal shim. You can get it anywhere, and they come in a couple of sizes, but you can only cut through things like aluminum, felt, fabric, really thick cardstock, or thin chipboard. You can only do that if you have this metal shim. So I have mine. So let me show you the sandwich we're going to make. That makes me hungry. I don't know about you. I'm going to start with my A plate. Put that guy in there. I've got my B plate. And mine are kind of warped. I don't know how well you can see. But I always want to put the warp up. So concave, not convex. Correct me if I said that backwards, because I'm still learning things apparently. Shim goes third. And then you're going to put your material here, and you want to put your dies face down. I'm going to use washi tape so they do not shift. And I'm going to tape them down like that. The big one here, I don't know if he's actually going to fit on there. Need a little piece of tape. And if you don't have the special masking tape, that's okay. If you have some cheap washi, it works just the same. There, and I'm gonna put this one here. All right, so that's that. The last thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna put on your C plate. It's the little bit thicker than the B, but it's not as thick as the A. You're gonna sandwich it all together and run it through. I don't know how well you heard that, but that cracking sound is a good sound. It means that it's actually punching all the way through, and that's thanks to the shim. So I'm going to run it back through. Give it that extra bit of pressure to pop the last little tiny fine pieces through. before I remove the dies, I'm gonna check to make sure, and you can see, well, I can see, I don't know how well you can see, that it's punched all the way through, and so those should just pop right out of there. Just like butter. Awesome. So now you have this adorable mask. And no, it didn't come in a fancy package, and no, it doesn't have, okay, well that one didn't go through because it wasn't on the concave part, but that's okay. The rest of them went through. And it's trial and error process. So the dies that I used are actually from the Media Mixage collection from Spellbinders. They're made to go with these metal pendants that you can create amazing jewelry and such with, but that's not really my speed. However, I did like the fleur-de-lis and the hearts, so I went ahead and got them anyway. These little stencil pieces are popping right out, no problem. And now that means that you have these little masks that you can lay around as well. And so you can have the positive and the negative now. And I only know of 1 or 2 artists that create stencils that actually will give you the positives and the negatives together. So that's a nice plus. I'm gonna stick these here, and we're gonna get out a piece of paper. I'm using this cardstock that already has flecks of color in it, because if you're doing mixed media, you're gonna fleck color anywhere anyway. And because I'm messy, I'm gonna pull this out. I don't know about you guys, but I really like making a mess. However, I don't like it on my table because this is actually our dining room table. So I'm gonna stick my paper down. Hopefully you can see. Here's my stencil. And then I'm also gonna put the masks down in different places. And I like that you have so many. You don't have to like keep repeating. That's really cool. I like that. I'm gonna use, I haven't actually used this color yet. I'm super excited. It's Color Shine Citron. I don't know. I'm not in Heidi Swap's head, but I know that I really, really wanted this color. A friend of mine bought it and I was jealous, so I had to go buy it. So I'm gonna spray this along here. I'm gonna be kind of generous because I really want to see what it looks like. And then I'm gonna use Heidi Swap Color Shine Teal for the mask. And we'll see how that does. I love it when it does that. All those little splurts everywhere if you don't push it down all the way. All right. So voila, you have fleur-de-lis. And something that I learned today while watching YouTube is you can flip these guys over with the ink still on them and actually create another piece of art. I love YouTube. So now we can mix these guys up. It's kind of fun. So anyway, that is what I wanted to show you today. I will come back with my Cricut and show you, you know, how to do it with the Cricut. But basically you're gonna wanna make sure that your pressure or that your depth is probably maxed out. But I will try it out and let you know. I will hopefully be able to do a project with this mask and stencil set soon, and I will of course post it on my blog. Be sure to follow me here and be sure to follow my blog. The link is in the information section, and I hope that that inspires you to get creating on your own. Get crafty.